So TikTok, I got a question. And please don't come for me because I'm just curious. I just really want to know. What's a body count? Like, what counts as a body count? Does me licking something count as a body count? Does me being licked by someone count as a body count? Does me putting an object in somebody else's body count as a body count? To the back door? Does somebody using an object on me count as a body count? How about if they never touched the front, it was just in the back? What if they just watched me while they did their own thing? Like, what if I talked about it, but it never happened? What if we started and then I stopped and I left? Where's the equation to this? Like, where are the rules? You know, who has the formula? Where is the rubric so that I can figure it out what counts as a body count and what doesn't? And who created this game that we all play?
I tell you, some of you women really suck at playing dumb because you know exactly what that is with your goddamn foot behind the back of your damn head. Well, that alone lets me know you got some bodies. But let's get into it.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys that I came across on Facebook. A woman is discussing the consequences of ratchet culture. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video.
It's one of the biggest things that's holding Black women back. All of the twerking and all of the ratchetness and the ghetto city girl mentality, all of that stuff is holding Black women back. The reason why is because it's low vibrational. There is a certain level mentally and spiritually that you must stay at in order to embrace the Black.
Y'all are the proudest single mom hoes. We outside. I don't need a nigga women that I've ever seen. Y'all are the proudest. Like, you are proud to be. I remember when if you did something that was whorish, you hid that. I mean, you didn't want nobody to find out because being a hoe was frowned upon. Now it's like, if you ain't a hoe, you ain't popping. Like, what? Like, what? Having morals and values. If you have morals and values, you ain't popping. It's like, what? I remember a time where you used to talk about these girls like what? Times have changed. Clearly, times have changed. But y'all are the proudest hoes that I've ever seen. Y'all are the proudest single moms. Y'all are the proudest. My baby don't need no daddy. I could do this all by myself. Group of women that I've ever seen. And I've never stood on that. Come help me with these kids. Come get them. Come.
Yeah, I think she said that last part because she's a single mom herself. Even as attractive as she is, struggling to find somebody to take her on because obviously she wants help with those kids, like she just said. But to what she said, as far as on the topic, this is definitely a complete 180, and it's really sad to see because here's my gripe with 304 culture. It's not so much that the debauchery and the degeneracy that triggers me so much. It's the fact that women want this, but once again, still hold men to a traditional standard. Women literally want to be able to be 304's, not be shamed for it, do whatever they want, and then turn around and say and tell the man that's gonna take them that wants to take a woman seriously, that you have no right to disqualify me for any of this, even though a lot of that stuff could end up being part of the demise of the relationship in the future. And that's something that women really don't understand. And a woman's past isn't the same as a man's past. And a woman is more concerned about a man's future than his past, because once again, we value different things in one another, because we are not equal, not looking for the same things in one another. So once again, my thing is not only that hypocrisy, but the other part that bothers me is that on one end, women want to act like they so high morally, but at the same time, they want to defend this kind of behavior. Even the women that claim to not participate in 304 and hookup culture, even they're defending it. So explain to me how in the hell you're gonna sit over here and hold men to a certain standard sexually, when one, they don't even control access to sex, and you wouldn't desire them unless they could get sex and was desired by other women for sex. But then on top of that, want to sit over here and defend the shit when you claim that you're not even a part of it yourself. So it's like, once again, they want to have their cake and eat it too. And men are starting to see through that. And that's why men don't feel incentivized to take women seriously, because why should I take you seriously when you spent your prime years not dating with any kind of intention and just hooking up? So why should I invest more into you when all the guys before me really didn't have to invest much, and they were able to get your most prized possession? See what I'm saying? But women don't look at it that way. Let's keep it moving.
Shame has to be brought back, and I'm going to explain to you why. Shame plays a big part in our society and keeping it afloat. When you have shame, it creates a boundary where people are too scared to do certain things, or at least tell people out loud that they are willing to do certain things because of how it's going to be looked at, right? But since y'all have started this whole don't shame nobody, don't judge nobody, who are we to judge? Because you started all of that, you pretty much open up Pandora's box and anything goes. Anything can't just go. Anything can't just go. Because when you start getting rid of shame and you allow anything to be acceptable, anything becomes acceptable. And the way humans are created, you just can't have everything being acceptable, because once everything becomes acceptable, everything falls apart. And we're watching everything crumble right before our eyes because y'all have allowed too much to be acceptable.
And it's all very one-sided. And this is another thing that triggers me about today's dating market. This is another one of those hypocrisies that I gotta call out. Don't y'all find it strange that you got women out here that are over here saying that men shouldn't be out here hoeing? Men need to learn how to keep it in their pants. You know, the typical sayings that women say to try to shame men into not hooking up. However, they leave out they leave out the one fundamental part, that in order for a man to even be able to do that, a woman has to allow a man to do so. I tell you, bro, the way women leave out certain parts of logic just to try to justify their reason for thinking the way they do is mind-blowing. I'm like, think about that though. To sit over here and hold men to a certain sexual standard when they don't control access to sex whatsoever. How the fuck does that make any damn sense? Oh man! In order to hold men to that sexual standard, the women will have to hold themselves to that as well, and they're not willing to do that. It goes against the sexual liberation that they are fighting so hard for now. That's what I'm saying. These women don't know what they want, man. They fighting against themselves. Let's keep it moving.
You want to insult my looks? Look at your look. Shut the up.
I may be broke, but I have the class enough to have a man to provide for me.
I don't. Okay, I don't care until you have $100,000 in cash. I don't want you to talk to me. Bring me $100,000 in cash.
Why are you yelling?
To me, you too. 100,000, 100,000. If you are not richer than me, I want you to shut the fuck up and don't.
The reason why she's yelling is because she's butthurt by the fact that you have higher morals than her. And remember the clip earlier where the woman was just saying, we're over here championing this bullshit, but then if you ain't over here being a 304 or popping, you ain't popping. And the reason why she over here talking that $100,000 shit is because she does OF. But I'm pretty sure y'all figured that out already just by the way this conversation was going. But I'm going to let it rock out. And shout out to Tay Tay, who newly single, by the way, from what I heard, man. Holla at your boy.
I don't give a f. You guys think it's all funny? You're going to end up homeless in the streets. I don't know what the f is going to happen to you. Good luck with your $23 an hour. Shut the f up.
Why?
You're still going to be broke.
She's so nice.
Okay?
Nice. She's just
Now. One thing I will never do in my entire life is make fun of a woman for wanting to be traditional. If a woman wants to stay home, be a pretty princess, chill, cook for her man, do the things that she's supposed to, not going to judge that. If a woman wants to go out, work, make her money, be independent, take care of herself, not going to judge that. I don't understand what yelling 1,000, 100,000, 100,000. Pitbull, calm down because we don't care. One thing about me is I'm proud of any woman, whether it's them getting their dream man or whether that's getting their dream house or whatever on their own. However you do it, do it. However you want to see your future, do it. I support whatever the hell you ladies want for yourselves as long as you are happy and it sets your soul on fire. We all have different boundaries. We all have different things that make us happy. Some of us want a man to take care of us and us just chill and us literally cook for a man and that fulfills us. Some women just thrive off of that. Like they wait for their man to get home and babe, I made you cookies and babe, look at my hair. Don't I look pretty? Some of us like that. And then there's some other women who want to be boss babes. Why are you yelling and screaming at her because she wants to be by herself? I mean, she wants to be with a man who takes care of her just because she's traditional. That's crazy. Another out of 30 bodies, not a single one loved me nor took me on a date. Damn. Okay, so first and foremost, I apologize that you've never been taken on a date. I apologize that people never valued you. But do you know why they didn't value you? Because you don't value yourself. A lot of insecure women tend to give their bodies up because they have nothing else to contribute to a relationship but their body. And another reason why a lot of women do this is because they crave intimacy, but they don't know that. So they think by giving their body, it makes a man want them more. A lot of the times, a lot of you were not raised properly by your mothers, and it's not to attack, love you guys, but that's why I'm trying to explain it to you. A lot of women aren't raised properly by a good mother figure or even have a good father figure because you don't know the difference from love and lust. And when you see guys giving you attention all the time, you think that's love when it's just lust. Most of the time, these men just want to pump your buns and have you suck their fun dip. That's how it goes, okay? Are there some good men out there? Of course. Are there great men that want to love you? Of course. But the one thing a lot of women are messing up in the dating game is you guys are giving it up way too soon without making these men what? Earn you. Imagine just giving away $1 to somebody every time. You're just teaching them that they don't have to do a damn thing to get that money. But if you teach them, hey, let me teach you how to work here. Let me teach you this. Let me teach you whatever. And eventually they're going to learn and they're going to learn to earn something from it. I don't think sexual liberation for women was ever a good thing. Clearly it wasn't, because you know how many times I see poor young women that are crying on social media? Like there was a girl who was 20 or 22 and she said she had 56 bodies. I've never in my life even seen 56 peepees, and I'm 29. I'm gonna be 30. I've only had 2 boyfriends. What? What the heck is going on? You see what I mean? And then I want to blame social media a little bit too, because you have all these girls coming online talking about sugar daddy this. Oh, yes, I have a roster this, and they're grown women. And then when little girls see stuff like this, or young women see this, they try to act and implement the same things they see online, not knowing that just because somebody portrays himself as happy online, you don't know if they're crying behind closed doors. You don't know if they just had a guy say, hey, there's your Uber after he done creamery on your back. You don't know what people are dealing with. Stop letting social media influence you. Stop letting these men get in your ear and talk a good game. Men are good at talking because we believe everything they say. Don't believe manipulation. Don't believe these little tactics that they do. But you also have to be smart as a woman. You have to set boundaries for yourself. And you got to know what you want as well, too, You got to know if you want love, you want marriage, you want a relationship, so that way when a guy comes towards you, if he's anything other than that, you're going to walk away. And like I said, you guys are grown. You do whatever you want. Like I said, I'm not trying to judge and hate on y'all and whatever. You guys do this. But the cause and effect to these type of things are so damaging to women. We are not made to be getting our buns pumped. We are not made to be throwing it back on men who don't like us. It doesn't feel good for us. We are not fulfilled by that. That's why anytime you sleep with a guy, you feel empty and you cry and you feel sick to your stomach, because you are not supposed to be doing that. And your intuition and your self-awareness is telling you not to do this, but you keep doing it because you don't know how to get love and intimacy. But you know what you can do? Go to the gym. You know what you can do? Find God. You know what you can do? Stay away from boys like that. Become whole with one. Become whole with yourself. Because then when you figure out all the things that you want, you have a boundary list, you love yourself, you take yourself out on dates, you're used to being alone. When you're around people who create chaos or don't give you what you want, you're going to turn the other cheek. And that is called boundaries and a strong woman. Men love women who put themselves first. You give it up really fast to him, he's going to think you do it with every other guy. Make these men earn you, ladies. Don't cry, pick your head up, adjust your crown. But please, ladies, stop giving your body up to these men who do not want you. Have a good one. Be safe.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around 56 bodies by the time she's 22. What? Ladies, this is exactly why men care about this shit so much. Let me put this in perspective for you, because I know she mentioned that she's 29 or 30 and she hasn't even seen that many and only had 2 boyfriends. Let me put this in perspective for you. I'm 39 years old. I'm probably on the verge, if not all recently, probably hit triple figures as far as body count goes. And I'm 39. I lost my virginity when I was 14. So it's taken me 25 years to get to that point. And it's a lot harder for me to get sex because I don't control access to it. Plus, I'm not 6 foot tall and I'm not a millionaire. Okay? Now, however, 22-year-old woman already has more than half of the amount of bodies that I have. And she's 22. And you gonna sit over here and tell me men shouldn't care? Most 22-year-old men do not have a 56 body count. Most men do not have that many bodies at 22. But a man shouldn't care. Fuck you. That's what I say to that. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.